Welcome to the Morning Dig podcast with Chris Williams, where in under 5 minutes, I discuss experiences, achievements, and lessons that have motivated me so they can also help you kickstart your day and to keep digging in. Good morning, and welcome to this edition of the Morning Dig podcast. So I want to talk to you guys about a phrase that I feel like I hear way too damn often, and that was easier than I thought. Think about it. How often do we sit there and we stare this beast in the face, this thing that we think is just going to be an insurmountable, mountain to climb. And then we go out there and we do it and we go, oh, that was way easier than I thought. It wasn't scary at all. It wasn't hard. That wasn't a climb. It wasn't difficult. I made that all up in my own head. I think that's really ingrained in us, even as young as kids. Like, we make these things out to be huge. Oh, you better get this test right, or half your grade is involved. And so we start learning to overthink everything. And one of the things I've done that I feel like has really helped my son, and it's helped other people that I talk to, is, when you're in your own head, we always have a tendency to be negative. So instead, talk it out. Talk with someone else, write it out, and then read it out loud. Do something where we have to speak. And a lot of times what I think you'll find is if you just change certain words, your confidence will go through the roof. So for me, I'm looking at, say, a 2-hour run, or I had a 4-hour walk a couple days ago. And I had to get in my own head, and I had to tell myself, rather than saying 4-hour walk looks really long, I'm not sure how I'll do. I just had to look at it and go, this 4-hour walk, I'm going to listen to audiobooks. I'm going to listen to some great music. I'm going to go walk around the neighborhood. I'm sure I'll find some cool new trinkets. I just started talking about all these positive things that are going to happen over that 4 hours. I didn't talk about how sore my knees were going to get or my ankles. I didn't talk about how much my feet were going to hurt. I didn't talk about, crosswalks or the cold or the rain or anything else. All I talked about was all these positive things that could potentially happen throughout the course of that 4-hour walk. And what I realized is I was pumped. I was stoked to go out on this 4-hour walk. Did it have its moments where it really sucked, where I was in a lot of pain, where I was dealing with soreness and cold and tired, just negative thoughts in my head? Of course, we all do. But I got myself primed and ready to go by thinking of all the great things, the things that were going to get me excited. And I realized a lot of the things I was in my head, these worst case scenarios: you're going to get hit by a car, you're going to get honked at, you're going to, run into someone you don't like. Like, who comes up with this shit? Just get out there and do it. Think about the positives. Reframe your mindset. And I promise you, there are so many things in life, whether it's a hard conversation, a long walk, a long run, a hard workout, a job interview, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You're going to realize it was a lot easier than you thought. Hope that helps. And as always, keep digging in. Thank you for taking the time today to experience the Morning Dig podcast. Whether you're a first-time listener or long-time listener, I hope that this has given you value, that you found the time to share this with friends so that you keep inspiring and rising the tides for all. If you haven't yet, take a moment to check the description below and follow me on my social media accounts for daily motivation, education, inspiration that I hope continues to provide value for years to come. As always, my goal is value. So if this provides value, continue sharing with others. Keep digging in.